Hello, Pririt. Good afternoon. So I am just trying to understand if there is an issue with the current, uh, transactions, deposits, withdrawals. Like I need to understand if there is an issue, yes or no, so that we can, handle our customers. Okay, कोई strategy बताओ यार. Let's have this podcast. Why am I saying podcast? Let's have this session get warmed up. Okay. All right. So we've got what's up after a long time, Shazib, my loyal attendee. Okay, one second. Switch accounts. Then head over here. This. And all right, welcome everyone to my YouTube live stream on Torah Markets platform, powered by Trading View Charts. We are here trading gold today, and here is the daily time frame. I've got Shazib online. I've got Muhammad Shakir. Hi, bro. Hello, hello. Salam. Walaikum salam. Koi strategy batao, brother. So, Muhammad Sheikh, Muhammad Shakir. Muhammad Shakir. So, strategy. Let's go over strategy. The first question is strategy. We're going to dig right deep into this. And as you can see right here, this is the daily time frame. And we've got a trend line. We've got a trend line in place right here. Look at this. It's as simple as this. I'm going to delete all the noise here. I'm going to remove this support and just look at this. So this is the daily time frame, and overall what we see right now is things are bullish. No matter how strongly gold took a dip right here, the momentum is bullish. It retested this trend line. Simple trend line retest strategy comes into play right here. It retested this trend line and it's now pushing up. That's what it's doing right now. And whoever took a buy position right here is currently in profits. This was a fake out, in my opinion. Who knows? Who knows that this current daily candle, because we have to always wait for the current candle to close. Okay, so I'm going to draw what used to be a resistance, should be now a new support right here. Look at this. So gold broke past this support. It retested this trend line, and it seemed like things were going to push down. There's a double top situation right here. That's an indication of a reversal, and it continued to retest this resistance right here on the daily time frame. So since it failed to break past this resistance, it created this double top. What I analyzed, honestly speaking, is the thing that things are going to push down. But fundamentals always have a heavier weight when it comes to the impact on the market, and clearly they overtook the technicals there. So, and the current daily candle, it pushed down, it retested this trend line, and it's currently just pushing up. So I'm going to be waiting for this current daily candle to maybe settle below this um, this support. If it breaks past the support, it settles below the support, we should be, watching gold melt down. And it might happen in the New York session. Who knows? Right? But at the end of the day, we have to follow the market and not marry our trades. अपनी trade से शादियां नहीं करनी. And whenever you're in a drawdown, stop staring at that drawdown and just close your trades. I am too much disappointed and make a big loss. Give me a gold strategy. So this is a gold strategy. By the way, if you are a trader and you are in overall losses, if you are a trader who is a new trader, you are learning Forex, or you're simply not profitable. Do not trade gold. Do not trade gold. Gold is not for you. Gold is not built for traders who are trying to make a profit. Okay, so you should trade pairs like USD JPY, much more peaceful pair, follows the technicals very well, and when the trade is going against you, it gives you time to think if you should hold your trade or if you should close your trade. When it comes to gold, it's too volatile. And while it's so volatile, it does not give you time to think. When the trade is going in a drawdown, if it's your prop account, if it's your regular broker account, it does not give you time to think. So it's quick action when it comes to gold. So you have to be really experienced when it comes to trading gold. This gold trading is just taken too lightly. Watching all these Instagram, social media is just pushing gold to a point where beginners think that this is the only pair that we should be trading, and that is the reason why majority of people are losing money, and they will continue to lose money as long as they continue to try their luck on gold. That's just what it is. By the way, check out the spreads on gold. 1 pip spread on gold. Look at this. Look at this. 1 pip spread on gold. I'm going to zoom it out for you. No markups when it comes to spreads on Torah markets. It's crazy. It's crazy. These kind of trading conditions, you need the type of trading conditions that let you focus on your strategy, your analysis, your execution, period. That's it. You shouldn't be worrying about high spreads. You shouldn't be worrying about high commissions. You shouldn't be worrying about slippage. You should not be worrying about if you're going to press close, if the trade is going to close right away or not, right? You need a broker that provides you with the right trading conditions, and that's pretty much what it is. So choosing a broker is crucial when it comes to being successful in trading. So we're going to head over to the 4 hour time frame, and the 4 hour time frame, look at this. It was a fake out. I'm gonna I'm gonna adjust the trend line right here. Happy New Year, Raja. Happy New Year to you too. Assalamu alaikum. Umair bhai, walaikum salam. Rohan Shahzad. Rohan Shahzad. How's your giveaway? The account, I remember you won a giveaway account for Pipstone Capital. I hope you did not blow it and you're still trading it. I think it was you who one of the guys who won the giveaway account. Okay, so we're gonna adjust the strategy as you go low in the lower time frames. By the way, guys, before I forget, my management trainee program is launching very soon. It's gonna be like no other shit that is out there when it comes to trading, mentorship, learning, and just stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's still premature to really start talking about it, but in this small audience in my live stream, I think it's worth letting you guys know and give you guys a bit of an insider there. Ruhan Shazad, bhai chal raha hai, inshallah pass kar lunga. Oh, perfect, bro. Perfect. Perfect. Your account is still active. It's live, and looking forward for you to getting your first payout at Pipstone Capital. So going on to the 4 hour time frame, look at this. I connected this dot. I connected this retest area. I moved up. Perfect retest right here. This is the trend line retest strategy. Okay, as soon as the price goes down, it retests the trend line, take a buy, eyes closed buy, put your stop loss right here, and you will be in profits 80% of the time. If the trend line is broken, close your trade. And as soon as you continue to rinse and repeat this, you will be in profits, absolutely no questions asked by the end of the week. Overall profits. Trade with an entrepreneurial mindset. Do not trade just thinking that you're going to get rich overnight or whatever the case might be. Okay, so trade with the mindset that you might make less money today, you might go in a loss today, you might go in a profit tomorrow. Overall, when you're running a business, you look at the overall profit. If it's a clothing store, you sell less today, you don't make much money today. That does not mean you go out on the streets and start begging people to buy your merchandise or shirts or whatever retail business you're doing. Okay, so it all comes down to, okay, so Anji. Yeah, so as I was saying, if you go in a loss in trading, that does not mean that you start begging the market to give you a profitable trade. You need to just close the laptop, accept that loss, and come back the next day. Just the way you come back to your store if you're running a retail business. That's the analogy that you got to go with. That's the entrepreneurial mindset that you need to follow. Okay, so I'm gonna head over, scroll to the right, and look at this. If you had taken a buy here, you would have been profit. If you would have taken a buy here, you would have been in profit. And the trade and this trend line is simply being respected. Now, when it comes to this area, I would not take a buy position here because I usually would trust a trend line on the third or the fourth retest for me to execute a trade. So I would just not take a position here because there are chances that it's going to break. And that's what happened. Look at this. It broke past this trend line and it seemed like that it's going to just break past it. There was a double top situation right here. And what happened? It did not do anything. It turned out to be a fake out, and currently shit is just pushing up. And as it pushes up, look at this. I think there's a sell opportunity right here as there is a resistance area. And going into the 1 hour time frame, and yeah, there is a resistance here. So what we could do is that we could so this is my smaller account. It's a $920 account, and I just put up a 20 cent lot on this, a tester lot. I'm gonna put um, actually, let's just do not even this. Let's go here, and on this account, let's do it's the same thing. So I'm gonna do, and on my bigger account, which is around $312,000, I'm gonna use three $5 lots on this execution. This is the 1 minute time frame. Gold is currently sitting at the resistance area. As it's pushing up, it should retest this area and it should give me 10 pips, which is $20 on this 20 cent lot. And I should be closing my trades in profit. Same is the case with these $5 lots that I just opened up. They're currently in $1,000 in drawdown. And let's see. But there should be a retest right here, and that's pretty much what it is. This is the retest strategy when it comes to trading. Does it give instant withdrawal within 1 minute? Tora Market is great with 100% bonus. Yep, absolutely. Salam, Umair here from South Africa. Bro, welcome to my live stream. And I hope I do good in this trade. I am currently, wow, this sucks. This is pushing up, because usually it would retest literally, if you back test it should retest this area. I'm going to adjust this trend line to be, sorry, this resistance to be here, connecting it right at the body of this. And yeah, okay. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so welcome to my live stream, and glad that you're here. Does it give instant withdrawal within 1 minute? Hamza, your question. Yeah, withdrawals on Torah markets are within 24 hours, I would say. Those are, and usually they happen in within, you could say, like 5 minutes after you process your request. But absolutely 100%, withdrawals take place and deposits are within 24 hours. I'm also to sell. उमर क्या वेनेजुएला यूएसए के खिलाफ एक्शन ले सकता है क्या? वेनेजुएला की कोई औकात नहीं है यूएस के खिलाफ किसी भी किस्म का एक्शन लेने का. यूएस इज जस्ट डूइंग व्हाट इट्स डूइंग राइट नाउ, एंड एज इट्स डूइंग दैट, that is the biggest fundamental uh, against the US dollar, that currently gold is pushing up because the US is just doing what it's doing, and again fundamentals have taken over the technicals, and that's pretty much what is going on, right? That's the reason why gold is pushing up, because when US attacks or does anything in that regard to any country out there, US dollar gets weakened, and as it gets weakened, gold pushes up. So that is probably the reason why gold is currently just simply pushing up. But this trade is a technical trade, and let's see how it goes. So it's time to close this trade because, yeah, I just don't want to hold my losses there. So amazing, you know, after such a long time back, after such a long time, I have streaming live on YouTube, and my first trade is in a loss, right? So this is, I hope this is a learning lesson for every single person who's watching right now, that when you hit a certain threshold, when it comes to your drawdown, close your trades, protect your account, because there's always going to be that next setup. And that's pretty much what it is. It's a Monday. The market is not respecting the technicals that well because we've got strong fundamentals going on in the news. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So, the best way to control FOMO, fear of missing out, FOMO is something that traders are unable to control. And the way to control that is to open up a small trade, you know, that does not affect your account. Just the way I did right now. On a $910 account, I risked $40. Um, and on a $310,000 account, I risked $3,000. So if you do the math, that is on a percentage wise, that is a very small loss when it comes to the overall account. But that simply satisfied my FOMO, because I saw a setup and I executed my trades and they went in a loss, and that's pretty much it. I closed my trades. So that is a lot of times when people lose money, when they see a setup and they can't control themselves, they over leverage, they use their usual lot sizes, and at the end of the day, what happens? They face a loss, they lose 5-10% of their account. And when you see 5 or 10% of your account gone, that is something that is hard to swallow. Okay, so that is something that you have to keep in mind, to control FOMO by using small lots. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So assalamu alaikum. Bilal Raja is from Dubai. Okay, bro, nice to hear from you from Dubai. 1 second here, got a message. Okay, I create my account on Torah Markets almost a month ago. Everything is going good. Amazing to hear that. अस्सलाम वालेकुम उमैर भाई, आपके टेलीग्राम पे फ़हीम भाई के ट्रेड सेटअप्स बहुत एक्यूरेट और सिंपल होते हैं. थैंक यू सो मच भाईजान फॉर गिविंग फ्री एक्सेस. Brother, knowledge should be free, and that's pretty much what it is. And the team that I'm building around this entire ecosystem is not just any person. you know Everyone is capable, everyone is there to provide value. And it's great feedback. Thank you so much, for sharing this with everyone here, that the trade setups on Telegram are really working out for you. And that's amazing. That's amazing. So look at this, I closed my trades early, and it is retesting. So the retest strategy did, um yeah, wow. भी close कर दी मैंने. Now this is another thing that you have to follow. Look at this. So I closed my trade at a price of 4433.50, and currently gold is sitting at 4431.48. I opened up my trade at 4431. I would have still been in a loss, but over here I could have closed it. So this is another thing that we need to control. Whenever you are in a trade and it goes in a loss, you close the trade. And when you close the trade, a lot of times what happens is the price starts to move in our favor. And once it starts to move in our favor, we can't control ourselves and we get in the market again. That's the problem. And you have to control that. You have to journal. It should be a part of your trading plan. Do not get into another trade after experiencing a loss right away, right? So even though I saw it pushing down, I'm not going to go in another sell, because for me, trade idea is also a thing. My trade idea was wrong, right? So I executed a trade, it went against me, I closed the trade, and now when it's going in my favor, I'm not going to get into that trade again. Because a lot of times that's how the market moves. It goes into your favor, it tempts you to get in the game again, and once you enter the market again, it goes against you and you lose more money. So you have to protect your psychology there. Trading is 80% psychology and 20% is just skill. So you have to protect your psychology at all times. Sir, as I am the only daughter of my parents. Okay, first of all, it's great. It's amazing to see female traders out there trading and learning forex. So I really appreciate that. I really appreciate this, and I wish you all the best. But your question is, my parents, is there any advice for me? It's been 8+ months I am in forex, and 1+ month I am in Torah markets as well as Pipstone. So advice for you would be to not trade full time. Okay, so that's the biggest advice that I would give to you, is not trade full time. If you're trading full time, it's too much pressure. Protect your psychology, protect your mental self. So because trading is 80% psychology, majority is just psychology. So you have to keep trading on the side, trade on the side, and that's it. And while you're trading on the side, you make profits. Make sure you withdraw those profits at the end of the week. You may withdraw 50% of those profits by the end of the week. For example, if I have a $1,000 account and for that 1 week I make $100, at the end of the week on Friday, I should, first of all, I should not be trading Friday, because we are entering the weekend and market is settling for the weekend. And usually it does not follow the technicals. Okay. So, first of all, you should not be trading Friday. On Friday, you should be withdrawing 50% of your profits. So, if you made $100 profit, you should be withdrawing $50 out of your account. Use those $50, spend it somewhere. Either go shopping, just so that you can get a feel of the profits. It's really good. It's very healthy when it comes to trading. That you spent that money somewhere. It's real money, right? Or use those $50, invest it somewhere, wherever you think is best. I don't know. It could be anything, right? So make sure you withdraw 50% of your profits. Do not keep those profits inside your trading account, because as long as your money is sitting in the trading account, it's not yours. It does not belong to you. It belongs to the market. And one day, market is going to take that from you. So you should always protect your profits and keep 50% of the profits out of your account and use them somewhere else. So that's basically my biggest advice. Because learning trading, learning analysis, like all these like trend lines, look, it's so easy. You connect one body of the candle to the other body of the candle, and you stretch it all the way through, and look, perfect buy opportunity right here. Right, so you could have taken a buy on a 1 minute time frame, and boom, it's going up. So it's that simple. It is that simple for you to make money, for you to learn forex trading when it comes to technicals. It's very simple. We have learned far more complex concepts when it comes to our schools, colleges, universities, learning how to analyze charts, learning how price action moves. It's easy. It all depends on how you manage your money when it comes to in the market, how you manage your psychology when it comes to trading. That's all what it is. Learning these concepts is simple. Right now, 1 minute time frame, you can literally connect these areas, and look at this. So it seems like the 1 minute time frame, I'm going to wait for this candle to either close breaking past this trend line or this trend line. As it breaks past one of the trend lines, the price is going to move in that direction. It's that simple. So um yeah, so in short, that's basically what it is. अच्छा है, क्लोज कर दी वरना प्रोग्राम वॉर बढ़ जाता. Yeah, that is true. ऊपर ही जाएगा भाई. No sells. Yeah, no sells, no sells, no sells right now. Yeah, thank you so much. By the way, I only trade in London session as I am a teacher, so I don't get much time. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. So you should trade one session and one pair, and that's pretty much it. One session that suits you. A lot of people work 9 to 5. They go to work at 9. They come back at 5 p.m. And for them, New York session works best. So they should trade New York session. A lot of people spend time with their family. Family is their priority, and that's the time when you should not be looking at the charts. And that's pretty much what it is. So just joking, by massive respect for everyone. And yeah, massive respect. I don't know what you joked, but but okay. 100% Jazakallah for this knowledge sharing. Umar Wada, yeah, bro, amazing. Bro, please just watch करें सर के एक्सपीरियंस से फ़ायदा उठाएं, उन्हें किसी के मशवरे की ज़रूरत नहीं. Oh, Fahim comes in to the chat with a bang. Okay, so look at this. So it is retesting on the 1 minute time frame, and it is trying to break past this consolidation. The reason why I have the 1 minute time frame opened up, because we are here to literally look at how trend lines work, how the retesting works. If this current 1 minute candle closes below this trend line, that means that, oh, well, there we go. Boom. It's just going down. Wow. Okay. So what does it tell us? It tells us this: the new 1 hour candle started, and my initial analysis, I'm going to zoom in. Initially, what I analyzed is this. I drew this resistance, and my analysis was that this is going to retest this area, and it's going to push down. It pushed down at the end of the day. On the new 1 hour candle started, it pushed down. In short, it is respecting this resistance that I created in the start of this live. I took my entries a little early. I was not really that confident with it, but at the end of the day, the analysis was correct. The retest strategy is correct. It works 80% of the times, and that's pretty much what it is. So, and at the end of the day, I would have been in profits. If you measure your trades here, look at this. I entered at 4431, and currently price is at 4427. So that would have been 40 pips in profit, and that would have been perfect. So now, does that mean should I get into this trade now? No. That is just not part of my plan. I already faced a loss, and that's pretty much it. Because if you are in my shoes after this live stream that I'm going to end in the next 5 minutes, um, I have to deal with operations of my business. I have to protect my trading psychology as well. I have to keep my mind in a healthy state. I have to go home, see my kids and my wife later on as well. So I have to be in a good mood, right? So I cannot face another loss and then just keep on thinking about that loss. I'm gonna come. I know for a fact that I'm gonna come back in the market tomorrow and I'm gonna just make another profit. It's either my account is gonna be at break even or I'm gonna be overall in profit for the week, and that's pretty much what it is. So Umair Raja, please give $100 as a New Year gift, please. $100? How should I give you $100? Is today any 5K account giveaway? Okay, since you asked, let's do a giveaway. So we're gonna do a giveaway of $5,000 funded account at Pipstone Capital, and that is going to be a $5,000 instant funded account. It's not gonna be a two-step or a one-step. Two-step and one-step are too boring for giveaways. It's gonna be an instant. Please run the ad on today's video. The views are stuck really bad. Oh yeah, I don't know why they're stuck. Yeah, so let's do an instant account giveaway on Pipstone Capital. And yeah, amazing. Amazing. Um, what happened to this chat? Okay. Massive respect, just joking, da da da. Man, please give. भाई आप और अकील भाई real great and mentor, thank you so much, amazing. I hope you're getting the most value out of this stuff. Amazing, sir. Is there any giveaway today? As most of the people says you give free account. Yeah, I do. Umair, give you are an inspiration. Thank you, brother. Okay, thank you. And we are gonna do an instant account giveaway. It's gonna be really funny if Rohan Shazad, who has already won the giveaway, wins again. That's gonna be really good for you. How to join the giveaway? Well, you just have to stay in this chat. Is this Amplify platform you're using? I am using TradingView Trade Locker platform. This is the Tora Markets account. We have noticed since some time that the connection between coins buy and B2 core disconnects sometimes, and this disconnection leads to the rates not being fetched. So we'll move you to the latest version of the coins buy, which is version 3. Okay. There's no major issue, but we have noticed since some time that the connection between coins buy and B2 core disconnects sometimes, and this disconnection leads to the rates not being fetched. So I am dealing with some operations as well while I'm on this live, because there are certain do or die tasks that I need to look after when it comes to the business. I have to be on top of things just so that you guys get the best of the best experience when it comes to Tora Markets or Pipstone Capital. We can do it immediately. Okay, perfect. So let's do it. All right. So we're going to do, is this Amplify platform? No, I already answered this question. So, all right. So we're going to, overall, in short, in this live stream, what we have experienced is gold ended up retesting this resistance area, and as it retested this area, it's just pushing down, and that was a great opportunity when it comes to taking your sell positions. And it's just a matter of trusting your strategy, trusting your plan, and retest strategy works 80% of the time. That is the in short, in summary, that's the message of this live stream today, that we proved to ourselves, even though we made a loss. $5,000 two-step funded account win. Oh yeah, Rohan Shazad, buddy, give gift from TRC20. No. Hello, are all Pipstone account moved to trader or just new accounts? So all the Pipstone accounts are being traded at C Trader platform. 5,000 accounts. Inshallah, aaj instant ki bari hai. Yes. Rohan Shazad, the amount of times I'm saying your name, it seems like you're gonna end up winning this account again. Umair Raja gave $100 as a New Year gift from TRC. please. No, bro, I'm not gonna give free money just like that. I'm gonna give a $5,000 funded account, trade that account. If you're a good trader, take money out of it, get a payout, and you can get far more than $100 using that $5,000 instant funded account. An instant funded account at Pipstone Capital is very simple. All you have to do is 7 profitable days. Profitable days is what? 0.5% profit for that day. The daily drawdown is what? 3%. So you have to protect your 3% of your account. You only have to make 0.5% profit. If you cannot do that, you should not be trading. On top of that, there is no consistency rule कि अगर एक आपका छक्का लग गया, that does not mean that आपका account breach होगा. That's not going to happen, right? So there's no consistency rule. On demand payouts. So as soon as you hit 7 profitable days, you can start getting on demand payouts. And on top of that, you can trade the news. You can hold your trades overnight, over the weekend. And all the Muslims in this chat right now, there is no swap fee charged. So you can hold your trades overnight, over weekend. You can do swing trades. You can, like, imagine if you were trading a Pipstone Capital account, a funded account, and you were looking at the daily time frame and you saw gold dropping all the way down here and you believed in the trend line retest strategy and you took a buy position right here. And if it's your funded account, because there is no swap fees charged, you can hold your trades overnight, over weekend. You can hold your trades through the news. You would have been in mad profits right now. You can swing trade like no tomorrow when it comes to Pipstone Capital, right? So when it comes to instant funded account, you get a $5,000 account and you can make far more than $100 from that account. Okay, so I will win today, inshallah. Yeah, that's sorry, I think. Okay, so let's do the giveaway, and I'm gonna call it a day on this live stream. I think it's been a good show for a Monday, and very cautious trading. Join my Telegram channel for free analysis, free signals, and yeah, that's really just what it is. You don't have to go to the Telegram channel and do like meet certain requirements and whatever shit might be. It's literally a public channel. You go there, the analysis is being shared, signals are being shared, and you can use that all that knowledge to do whatever you want to do with it. उमैर भाई, जब आप पाकिस्तान आओ तो लाहौर ज़रूर आना, आपसे मीटअप करेंगे इंशाल्लाह. या मैं लाहौर आ रहा हूँ मैं जनवरी के एंड में. सो फिर देखते हैं, कुछ करते हैं लाहौर के अंदर. Okay, so let's do this giveaway. Whoever is live on this chat, I'm gonna bring the chat in on the screen, and I'm gonna shuffle the chat, and let's see. So, yeah. So I would suggest if you guys can start typing random shit on this chat, just so that the chat looks live and it's populated more, because right now the chat is not really populated much. So let's do that. Let's do it. Welcome back. Spark code. Okay, so your inspiration, the chat is stuck. Okay, perfect. Perfect. We are now having some people who really want the giveaway. And I'm going to pick a random person very soon from this chat. And yeah, so it's time to shuffle this chat and let's see. Let's see. By the way, I'm not about to take out the winner just yet. I hope I get it. It's my birthday, 5 more days. I hope Mad Lord X562 gets it. I hope, but I haven't really done the done this giveaway just yet. Okay, so I'm gonna start shuffling the chat, and let's see, let's see. So we're gonna just random ass shit. We've got a bunch of people participating in this instant $5,000 instant funded account giveaway winner. So let me look here, and it's underscore Shayo. $5,000 account giveaway. I'm reading like I'm literally reading this message. That's where my eyes stopped. 5,000 account. Wow. Like, so congratulations. It's underscore Shayo for winning the giveaway. And this is amazing. Instant funded account at Pipstone Capital. So again, same protocol. Send me the your screenshot of your YouTube to my personal Instagram or send it to the Pipstone Capital Instagram. Just private message the Pipstone Capital page and with your YouTube channel screenshot, and yeah, you're gonna get instructions to how to basically claim that. So in short, what you have to do is that you have to create your client account at Pipstone Capital and enter your billing details there. Once they're all done and sorted, you will your $5,000 instant funded account is going to be activated then. So amazing, absolutely amazing, and thank you all for participating in this giveaway. And yeah, so I'm gonna try to do another live stream tomorrow because tomorrow gold is gonna follow the technicals better, in my opinion, because it's gonna be Tuesday. Market is gonna be following the technicals better, I would say. So let's see how it goes. But thank you all for attending this live stream, and I'm gonna see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not, then day after tomorrow. Can I win? Can I even win this through? I'm in South Africa. You could, Umair Voda. You could have won this giveaway. You can also trade on Tora Markets and Pipstone Capital. Absolutely, you can do that from South Africa. That's not a problem. But yeah, that's the answer to your question in short. Thanks again, guys.